But anyway, welcome, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. And thank you for, I think the interaction really validated for me. Uh, I had a really kind of um, awakening earlier on in the year with a lady that I worked with. It was all about me being in a kind of, I call it a masculine energy overdrive, is where I labeled everything and I was just in that spot. But over the past, I want to say year, and then coming to you, whatever, I'm just really, um, I think that's what I heard this afternoon too, was about forgetting everything and coming into the innocence and everything. And that's kind of, um, I was just reading about that too this afternoon in a little group that I was partaking in. And so that's all for me. Um,
Did you catch
Sometimes
some of this afternoon's live?
I did.
Awesome,
Yeah, I
awesome.
did. And so for myself, I reflect back in um, presence and how I think I'm going back to that healing that or the last time that we met, and um, you brought me to that heart space that I've been trying to connect with, but because and you can, how I understand it is from way back, how I didn't even know I was in that space, and I was functioning out of that, and I lived, and it kept me from being close to everybody that I love, because I was in that space. But going back to the healing that we had, is I knew that was there, but I could not access it. And so all the understanding that I had about my behavior or the way, I mean, because I was good. I had a degree I went back to school. I had a degree in psychology and everything, but none of that. Those are all labels, right?
Yeah.
So this past year, I've been really working at just letting all that go. And so, in that moment, when you help me access that point, it's undescribable first, but it's it's almost like you don't know until you get there. But I knew it was there.
Yes.
I
Yes.
just didn't know how to
And
access
yes.
it because
Both of those.
I've been living in um, that other part of myself for so long. So that's all when I'm listening and when I'm seeing and whatever, it's not even judgment labeled, nothing. It's just like, okay, let's just get to that spot, because that is so, um, I know it's there, and I know now I can have access to that. So that's
Such beautiful words, Vicky. Both
okay.
of those are absolutely accurate. One, yes, you don't know it until you actually touch it, you taste it yourself. But at the same time,
Hmm.
absolutely, you are that. You were born from it. It is the absolute core essence of you. So you knew it was there always anyway. But those two seem so self contradictory, but yet they're both true simultaneously. Both of those statements are absolutely accurate.
Oh, so I'm still like navigating. I used to always be able to um, use when I spoke. I could name it, call it, whatever, but I can't do it anymore because of this past year of what I've been through. I had to throw all that away, and now I'm like, okay, I don't know how. So that's why sometimes I don't join, because I don't feel that um, oh shoot, I don't feel that I fit in, because I don't know how to articulate it anymore. But I'm learning now, and as I've made access to that. Hmm?
This is the best place to come then, because
Yeah.
the invitation to attempt articulation is always available, which
Okay.
means you get better at it the more you practice it. So when you have
Yeah.
these feelings, these sensations, then there's always the encouragement. What did you feel? Can you describe it? Why? That's such an important part of it, because it really helps your male consciousness to interpret the sensations and the movements of the female light body. And
And that's
so
what
the
you tell, yeah.
description part is really, even if it's tough in the beginning, we're always encouraging, maybe prodding a little bit. Try to vocalize, try to express it, come up with a metaphor. You know what I mean? Because yeah, in time, you'll get better and better at expressing those non-physical sensations and perceptions that you're having. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
there's
it
a
was
best
really hard.
place.
Yeah, it was really hard for me in the beginning to even understand that I have been operating in that my whole life, and it disowned that part of myself. But when we did that, I'm like, this is it. I knew it. I
Yes.
knew it. But I'd never been able to access that before. So I think I'm sitting in gratitude that, sometimes we don't think that what we're doing, or that how the universe has our back, that all this time and all this stuff that I've been, letting go of or whatever, and just brought me to this place now. And so it's beautiful. Yeah, so sometimes I'm still like, when I witness, I just can hold space, because I don't know how to express it all right yet, but I'll get better at it.
Yeah.